Welcome back to another Age of Empires game. It's been a while since I recorded anything, really, but especially an Age of Empires game because I was getting really into my Minecraft worlds, but now I'm a little burnt out with Minecraft because I keep dying. And just today, I started getting back into ranked games. And I've been gaining back some of the elo that I lost while I was playing badly. So excited to get back into it. So we've got Red, Vivi Nico, playing as the Hindustanis in the red. And then we've got Till playing as the Celts in blue. I was looking for either interesting civilizations or an interesting map, as I usually do. Not really any different from my usual process of looking for games, but I managed to find a game with Celts, and that's pretty uncommon, because not many people use Celts. They're a little hard to play with, so you don't see them often, especially not on Arena. There's a lot of more superior options for Arena. But here we have Blue pushing in his deer really early. Or her. I'm not sure. Yeah. Much earlier than I push in deer. And so is Red. That's actually Red's last deer right there as well. So I guess I could be better about that. Maybe that's an arena thing. Or maybe I just push in my deer really late. Because Blues used up all their deer before they even went for boars. So, you know, this is, this game is right, like, basically right at the elo I was at my best. So I could learn something here. Let's see. Alright. Didn't lose a villager, and okay, well, Red's got a worse boar spot. Blue's got the boar perfectly under the town center, and Red's had a few problems, like I sometimes do as well. Okay, Blue's found Red. Let's see, what does Red see? Oh, Red's still... I'm not quite sure what Red's doing. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, the lower player here has a larger amount of games played. Oh, that's a much better spot for the board. And it doesn't, yeah, Blue's not going to lose that villager anytime soon. So, I think Red here has more games played. I think they have about like 1,600, which is a lot. I've been playing since very early 2022. It's been, I mean, I've been playing ranked for 2 years now. That's a long while. It's kind of crazy to think that I've been playing ranked for so long. But I've been playing for nearly 2 years, and I only have about 1,100. So they could have been playing longer, or, you know, Red could just be lucky. Isn't that what we all want? To play Age of Empires all day, every day? And then Blue here, who has the higher elo, has about 25 games, and 10 of them are losses. So, pretty good win rate for the amount of games played, and they could shoot up to like 1,500. Who knows? 1,200 in just 25 1v1 games is pretty decent. So Red here's gone up to feudal age. Their scouts did see each other for a little bit. I don't know if Red was chasing Blues and gave up. but no scouts. I mean, neither scout has taken damage. Red's found blue. Man. I'm still figuring out... I mean, I say I'm still figuring it out. Oh, you know what? Usually this kind of mining camp would be bad. Like, low elo players usually justify putting a mining camp directly in between mines that would be like here and here, because it's equally efficient for both. So therefore, it's super efficient. But actually, you just want to, you know, put separate mining camps at each one. But with this one right here, it's perfectly efficient for both. So, I mean, that's always nice to see. Oh, and blues hit red scout, which is actually funny because, yeah, red can totally kill blue scout because red is in feudal age. Oh. Oh no, blue's still gonna lose that. Yep. Well, there goes blue scout. Unfortunate. It was kind of a mistake on blue's part there. But, you know, red... Oh! Whoa! Red did a nearly, like, perfect fast castle. That's pretty good. I was actually getting really good at fast castling right before I took my break. I think I was clicking up around like mid 11 minutes. It was pretty cool. I was proud of myself, and I feel like it's gonna take a long while to get back to that point. It's hard. Arena's difficult for me because I rely on attacking quickly. Even though I like to boom more, so maybe I'm just bad. But blue's clicked up, and oh, blue's going to stone, like heavy on stone. So it looks like blue wants to drop a castle as soon as they get up. Of course, blue is blocking their front gate here. Buildings. So it's not going to be very convenient to get in and out of the base. I wonder, I also don't see Hindustanis very much. They were amazing back when the Indian civilizations were first added. The two overpowered ones were Gurjaras and Hindustanis, and then they had to nerf them like 5 times. It was a pain if you didn't play back then. It was a problem. Everybody was using either Hindustanis or Gurjaras, including me. I was not exempt from that, and I'm not ashamed, but I did gain a lot of elo simply because they were stupidly overpowered. But then I lost it, I'm pretty sure, and then I earned it, so it's all is right in my ranked history. But yeah, it was a problem, and then both civs got heavily nerfed, and now I kind of hate both of them, because Gurjaras can still be good if you know how to play them, but I always mess up their start, because I forget to put stuff in the mill, and then yeah, there's a lot. For some reason I forget to build houses at the start with them, because I'm like, oh, berries, right, that's different, I need to go to those. And so I don't build the houses. Kind of the same thing where if I play as Huns, I spend like 10 seconds at the start of the game wondering why I can't build houses. Like, like, these things that would usually be beneficial, are detrimental. Because I'm stupid. I wonder if in Capture Age Pro you can select a villager and it shows you their like build queue. Because I'm pretty sure one of these 4 guys is gonna go to this farm here after they build the town center. Yeah. I wonder if in the Pro version I could have clicked on that villager and seen like a flag. Like in the actual game. So Red's got 3 town centers and is booming pretty well. 20 on food, 21 on food. I don't know if either player will go for relics. Usually you'll want to go for relics no matter what civilization you are. But I see no monastery from either player. Okay, Blue's adding a 3rd town center. And it has enough for a castle. Oh. Well, there goes the horse. The KD is now 1-1. Oh, there goes a monastery from Red. I called it. Red heard me. So, you're welcome. Most of the relics... Well, actually, there's 2 each, pretty close to each player's walls, and then there's this one in the middle here. Okay. Who's gonna guard that? Doesn't look like Blue's gonna go for relics of his own. He's got 400 wood. Or they've got 400 wood. And no monastery. Whoa! Red, calm down. That... I think 4 town centers is maybe excessive. I don't think I've made 4 town centers in a ranked game since 800 elo. Maybe that's a me problem. But, you know, I get by 2 town center all-in strategies, so... I don't know what that says about me. I still win games, though. I do think I need to better polish my economy, though. I mean, I think 3 town centers is like, oh boy, I'm really doing a lot. Like, this is a lot of eco, but that's the standard Castle Age boom build order. So, nothing really crazy. Even though I think it is. Okay, Red's adding a lot of mills. Got farms everywhere. The best thing about the Hindustanis used to be that, like, their villagers were insanely cheap. Like, they were just too cheap. That's why they were changed, to make them less cheap. But that's the main reason I stopped playing with them, because thanks to the Hindustanis, I got my first ever sub 8 minutes feudal age. And, like, I mean, I clicked up for 8 minutes. I didn't actually get up to the next age. Okay, I don't know... No. Red didn't get Sanctity. Spearmen just do barely any damage. Oh! Blue's up to Imperial Age here. That could be bad for Red. While Red's focused on the relics, Blue's been working on getting up. Oh, but you know, okay, Red's just clicked up too, so, you know, they're not going to be that far apart, actually. About 30 seconds behind. And I'm not sure Blue will be able to do much in that time. Oh, Woad Raiders. See, I love Woad Raiders, but I don't get to see them often, because I'm not willing to play Celts myself, since, admittedly, I don't know how. So, you know, bit of a problem there. And, I just don't want to lose Elo. I suppose I should be more willing. But... Oh, wait, what? I think Red had a hotkey mistake here. And accidentally placed a mining camp on the trees. But, you know, there was gold right there, so it worked out. Or it was intentional, I'm not sure. And, oh, you know, you don't want to make Gulam against Woad Raiders. Oh, Blue's just now getting Loom during Imperial Age. Alright. Maybe that's why they're a higher elo. I'm sure Blue's elo high is like 1500. Well, no. They're the one with less games, so they don't. Probably still climbing. Barracks? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if Blue's gonna go for Woad Raiders and Champions, you don't want to be making Gulam. And it looks like Red's actually gonna go for hand cannoneers, which is a good idea. Hindustanis get very good hand cannoneers, which is another reason I used to play them, because I liked using hand cannoneers a lot. And they got like 9 extra damage or something. It was crazy. Maybe not 9 extra damage, but like 9 in total. Or maybe that was their range. They were very good. If you were going up against Hindustani hand cannoneers, you didn't stand much chance if you weren't going for like full skirmishers. And then they could just also use Gulam. And then you were kind of screwed. So there were definitely some balance problems. But now the problem for Blue is that Red's gonna make hand cannoneers, which are just gonna decimate any melee that Blue makes. And for some reason, Blue's actually making pikemen. I expected to see champions, so I'm not sure what Blue's doing. And he's also making bombard cannons, which are far more mobile than trebuchets, and it's just not going to be good. At least these guys are very inaccurate. Alright, I don't think Blues I got the time to deal with this. This is looking very bad. And Red just keeps making production buildings back here. So non-stop. Oh, we're gonna try and snipe the bombard cannon. That won't even work. Oh, that was honestly a sad amount of damage. Let's see. Blues, I don't think Onager's gonna work. Celt Siege is very good, but I don't have faith in it when Red has bombard cannons. And can also just kill them with the hand cannoneers too. Apparently. I didn't know that was possible, but it looks like the hand cannoneers have more range than the onagers. And I don't even know if one hand cannoneer died from that shot. Ouch. Yeah, these are not what blue needs. Blue needs a life-saving shot here. Red's got 6 bombard cannons. I guess more games leads to a better time rather than more elo. Actually, quite a bit more elo, almost 30. So red's gonna get a good amount of elo from this. Oh. You know, I don't know if Desperation Castle is gonna do much for you here. I could be wrong. I mean, one game I already showcased on my channel featured me dropping a castle on my opponent when pretty much all was lost, and it somehow turned the game around for me, but something tells me red is not going to be as oblivious as my opponent was in that game. Especially if you're building it with 2 villagers. My opponent also didn't have 12 bombard cannons. Blue's in a bit of a pickle. Oh, and, okay. And red's noticed the castle, so that's not even gonna work. Oh, you know what? Okay, blue's planning something back here. Oh, but red's broken in. I don't know. That's... I don't know, that's not worth it. 1 onager for maybe 6 hand cannoneers. Oh no, my bad. 7. Oh, and the repair villagers die as well. It's... I think it's over for blue. I'm not sure where blue went wrong. I guess blue may have made it up quicker, but blue didn't make enough with the time that they had. They didn't produce enough units. And any of the units they did produce were the wrong ones. I think blue's main problem was not getting to scout, because blue lost their scout pretty early. And that kind of led to blue not having much information. Which, you know, information is your best friend in Age of Empires. And I don't know how red got this many resources, but red's got 15 bombard cannons, and they just keep coming. These are just 15 here. There's 17. There's 2 more coming, and then hand cannoneers keep coming, and red isn't even low on resources. Alright, I think this is blue's final stand. And, okay. It's not... They're all gonna get crushed. Because, yeah. You can't really use siege onagers against bombard cannons. But, you know, red does keep missing his shots. Oh, okay. 23 siege onagers against 102 hand cannoneers. I think that's the largest gap in most created units I've ever seen. But look at that. How many archery ranges? 15. 1 was being built, though. And then 5 siege workshops. You know, red just made the Hindustanis look overpowered. Red played that pretty well. Completely housed. Full population. Blue was getting housed. And look at that villager count. I do feel bad for blue, because blue's looking pretty good going into early Imperial Age, but blue just didn't do enough. I guess. And why did red get fortified wall? Red's walls were never touched. That's how rich red was. Red could just spend resources on... It's not the right menu. Red could just spend resources on fortified wall and not care. Yeah, blue never had enough military. So... And I'm not really sure what you can do against that combo, because if you go for skirmishers to try and counter bombard cannons, most likely your skirmishers are going to be crushed, no matter how good you can micro, because I don't think any army can avoid 15 bombard cannon shots. They were always relatively close on uptime. Let's see. Also, blue didn't get a single relic. That was a big problem. And look at the resource difference. Red absolutely smoked blue in economy. All thanks to the cheaper villagers, I guess. Blue only ever had one castle. So, you know, total? Is that like the total amount of villagers you made, like that ever got trained? I don't know if I've ever looked at that stat before, actually. So that's obviously the bottom one is what they were at the end of the game. And then this is the highest they were ever at. But what is this? I'm not sure. Could be all the villagers trained, because I mean, if any of your villagers died, that top number would have to be above your max, if it is what I'm thinking it is. But I don't know, blue's values don't add up for that, so whoa. Didn't mean to scroll there. So that was wouldn't say interesting, because you could kind of see the writing on the wall from basically right as red started making stuff. So, you know, not exactly a nail biter, but I am excited to get back into playing and making videos on Age of Empires again.